What's up guys, Tony Hannity's here from Lazy Tech TV, and today we're going to take a look at the Chipolo Bluetooth tracker. Stay tuned. Now while at CES, we took a look at a couple of Bluetooth trackers, and Chipolo claimed that they had the loudest Bluetooth tracker on the market. Now I had not heard of the company, and that doesn't really mean anything these days. A lot of great companies you've never heard of do some amazing things. And Chipolo is very similar to TrackR or Tile in that it is a small round device, almost about quarter size. It's a little bit bigger than that. Compared to TrackR, it definitely is a lot bigger. It's made of plastic, almost kind of looks like 3D printed, but it's molded plastic, two pieces. And this is their Chipolo Plus, and they also have one that goes into the wallet. The big difference between Chipolo and TrackR is that with TrackR, you can replace the battery. And TrackR even offers a free battery replacement. How do I know? I've had to do this. Now, according to TrackR's website, their batteries can last up to a year. However, they're very lenient with that up to portion of the statement. I've had this tracker since I received it back in October and November, and have already had to replace the batteries twice. And although the batteries did come in a packet of 5 for free, thanks to TrackR, I'm already halfway through the package. And if you have a number of trackers in the household, just be forewarned, you might have very similar experiences. Whereas with Chipolo, I've had it for about a month and a half now and have yet to replace the battery. But here's the rub. There's no replaceable battery on this. So once the battery dies on this, you have to contact Chipolo. They'll look back in their records, see that you've owned Chipolo for a while, and they'll give you some sort of discount toward another Bluetooth tracker. Now, while both TrackR and Chipolo have a number of different design styles, like I mentioned, there's one that is slimline, made for the wallet. They have different colors. This one physically feels more rigid. It feels like it can withstand a lot more damage, and it has, because it has a metal body and just this very thin layer of paint. The paint is chipping off a little bit. There's a lot of scratches you can see here. And although I've only had this for about, like I said, a month and a half, it's been, well, it's worked out very well. But back to what Chipolo claims to fame, which is a louder Bluetooth tracker. And that's really key. Now, when I tested out the TrackR, to me, it sounded pretty loud. I could hear it in areas in which I felt that I may lose my cell phone or my keys, to that effect, and it worked. In loud areas like the mall, outside, I could hear it, but I had to really try. With Chipolo, you don't really have to try. So let me just show you. This is what it sounds like when you activate your Chipolo. And that keeps going for a little bit until you click it. So I figured out why this wasn't connecting to this. I had to change the battery again. Not really good. But what I wanted to test for you guys is the sound volume. Which one is louder to you? First, we're going to do TrackR. And then in about the same proximity, we're going to do Chipolo. I also like how Chipolo is the whole button instead of this tiny little button. So that's just here, very close to this microphone. I'm going to put these over there, that way, yonder. We'll see how good the Bluetooth is, as well as the overall volume. Give me a second. So first off, on the TrackR application, it's searching for the keys, and I just put it in the other room. Whereas on the Chipolo application, it's in the exact same spot, right next to each other, and on Chipolo it says that it's nearby. And it flip-flops between being nearby and fair. I can't even test TrackR. It's too far for TrackR to work. And I get the idea is if you get an idea of where you may have dropped your keys, you can just walk in that area like you're searching for a Pokemon. If you had a better radius using the Bluetooth, then you wouldn't have to necessarily pinpoint the exact same steps that you took. So Chipolo kind of lets you do that. You can still be in the general vicinity, hit the button, and, well, that. So at least for volume, Chipolo is much better. With regard to range between the device and the Bluetooth tracker itself, Chipolo is better. I like what TrackR's doing, especially with their new technology, the TrackR Atlas. These are wall plugs that you can put in different rooms of the house. So when you say, oh, where's my keys? You can look at the TrackR app and it'll tell you exactly which room you left your keys in. It's better than saying, oh, I just left it at home. You still have a huge home or even an apartment to look for your keys. But this pinpoints it almost to the exact room. Chipolo at this point doesn't have this. I was very happy with TrackR, and I still do like TrackR for the fact that it is a little bit thinner, it's a little bit smaller, and when you've got a bunch of keys like this, you don't really want anything too much bigger. The Chipolo works fine, but it's still a little bit cumbersome when you add it to everything else that's in your pocket. The other thing I'll say is I do like the TrackR application versus the Chipolo application. The Chipolo application is very minimalistic. It has that modern design where it is exactly what you want it to be. However, if you're looking for something else, you kind of have to go searching for it. So for example, here are my keys, and it says that they're close at hand. It's very good. But if I wanted to go look at it on the map, I would click the menu and then click on map. It's not a big deal, just one extra button click, but it would be nice just to be able to look at the list of your Chipolos and visually see the map right there on the main screen. Very similar to what they have with TrackR. And I guess it's just something that you get used to either way. But there's one feature that is already integrated into Chipolo, and that is being able to take a selfie. So from your Chipolo screen here, you click on the three ellipses, click on take a selfie, it activates the front-facing camera, you double-click on Chipolo, and it takes the picture. Right from there, you can save the photos, share, whatever it is. We'll go ahead and ignore all that. But that's kind of a cool functionality. I'd say the biggest problem with all this is just Bluetooth as a technology. It has gotten tons better since Bluetooth came out, but the fact of the matter is it's not 100% perfected. There will be some instances where I do want to be notified when I'm separated from my phone, and that's the benefit and beauty of these Bluetooth trackers. They both do that. However, because Bluetooth is kind of wonky, sometimes it'll notify me when I'm walking away when I'm 3 feet that way. So it's not 100% there, but the idea is there, and hopefully in future iterations it's going to get a lot better. Let me know what you guys think about Bluetooth trackers. If you have any questions or comments, leave that in the section below. And I'm going to be doing a giveaway of a Chipolo Plus. It's basically the same thing as this, just in blue. And all you have to do to enter is just click on the link in the description to Gleam. I'm just using that as a means to this giveaway. And good luck to all of you. This is a national giveaway, so it's only going to be here in the United States, but this is a brand new unopened Chipolo Plus, so you can give it your best all to let me and Chipolo know what you think about the product. But in my humble opinion, I do find it to be a lot more reliable than TrackR. I just feel like currently TrackR kind of has the market just when it comes to the amount of people. When they go out and buy a Bluetooth tracker, they're more than likely going to get TrackR or even Tile, because Chipolo, although it seems to be a better product, it's really hard to find in retail. And unfortunately, the way it works, you got to be in places to get found. So yeah, anyways, thank you very much, Chipolo, for sending these over. Good luck to all of you who do enter the giveaway. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this video. Make sure you're following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and we will talk to you guys in the next one. Late.